Productions.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? This your boy D Gray, one half of Beast Mode Productions, here back with y'all with another tutorial. For this tutorial, I'm gonna be focusing on side chaining and automation clips and how to create them. I know a lot of y'all been asking a lot of questions, and I'm sorry I haven't been able to get back with y'all as soon as possible. I've been out of the country, but now I'm back right now. And for those of y'all that have any questions, I will post my fanbridge question and answer link at the bottom of the description. That way it'll make it easier for me to answer everyone's questions at the same time, because it's kind of complicated to answer every question in separate videos, if y'all know what I mean. But like I said, I'm going to be focusing on the side chaining and the automation clips and how to create them, and pretty much just finishing up the rest of this beat so I can upload it. So I thought I'd let you guys, look in on it while I'm doing it. So here's the beat right here.
BeastModeProductions.com. Purchase your track today.
So here we go right there. Right now I'm using my primary sound driver. Even though I didn't want to use it, but when I use my DigiDesign driver and do the Camtasia, I've noticed that it causes like a delay in the video, so it's hard for me to edit the video quality. So the quality of the sound might not be that good, but at least y'all can hear it, and can see what I'm doing within a timely manner without any delay. So I'm gonna highlight the hook right here, the first 4 bars or 8 bars. Now I hold control and drag over and hit spacebar. So I want to open up my mixer right now, and right now everything has been mixed already. It's pretty much, I've done a little bit of mastering too. I'm not a mastering professional, but I know how to get my stuff to sound right. Here we go. So like I said, I want my 808s to hit right after my kick hits. So in order for me to accomplish that task, first thing we need to do is go to my kick. You see it's highlighted right now. I'm gonna click on this drop down arrow, and I'm gonna go to Fruity Peak Controller. And right now what this does, it's gonna mute my kick. As you see, it's muted as soon as you open it. So you see my 808 hitting, but there's no sound or anything coming from my kick. So I'm gonna unmute this. So I want it for the LFO shape. We're gonna choose this right here. We're gonna right click on the volume of the 808 and go to link to controller. From here, I'm gonna click on the drop down right here, and we want to click on Peak Control Kick Peak LFO. Hit accept. And as you can see, it got louder. Now my 808s is hitting right after my kicks. So what I want to do right now, I want to turn down the volume. And this is about the range where my volume was hitting at before. But you notice the delay is shortened now. So we're going to increase the delay as well. It's all personal preference, however you want your 808 to sound, but I'm gonna do it to the way I want it. This is my bass. So we're gonna tweak everything to your liking, you know, which in this case is to my liking. I listen to this track in my car as another reference. Besides using my headphones, right now I have the Sennheiser HD 280 Pros. I use those as a reference, and I got two pair of monitor speakers right now. I got the KRK Rocket 6s and I got the Yamaha HS80s. But I also use my vehicle since I got some speakers in there as well. But the volume was up too loud for the 808s in my car, and I didn't like it. So I think I got it to where I want it right now. And as you can see, the 808s is hitting right after my kicks hit. Now one thing that you need to take into consideration and notice is that when you input or add the Fruity Peak controller to your kicks, it's assigned to your kicks. So if you have any breaks, where we at? Now you see my kicks is right here. I don't have no kicks right here. So this 808 would not hit right. You probably won't even hear it when I play it, just due to the simple fact the kick isn't there. Because like I said, the Fruity Peak controller was assigned to the kick. So in order for you to hear this 808, the kick needs to be there. You hear it? But if I go back to here, see? So, in order for me to fix that, I don't know how everybody else does it, but I know how I do it. I'm going to assign an automation clip for that kick, for the volume of it. So as you can see, like I said, the 808 is low. So what I want to do, go back to my mixer, go to my kick, see the volume right here. I'm going to right click on it, create automation clip. That's going to create the automation clip. Get rid of my mixer right quick. And here's my kick right here. You know what I want to do. Alright. So this is what we're going to do. It's pretty much, I'm going to trick FL Studio to allow this 808 to play. So I got kick right here. I'm going to add the kick right here. Now keep in mind, I don't want the kick to play in this area. I just want the 808. Like I said, we're going to trick FL Studio into thinking it's there. So let me drag this automation clip right here. Now you hear my 808 playing, right? So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna right click. This is where my volume is at right now. So I'm gonna right click here and copy the value. Where my kick is at, when my kick starts to hit, right click to add another insertion point. Right click again, paste the value. So the volume is the same level. So I don't want my kicks to play from here to here. So I need to add some points there. So I'm gonna add a point right here. I'm gonna drag it down. Pretty much it's turning down the volume of my kick. Add another point right here. Bring that down. At a point right here, and drag this over. Because I want my kicks to come back in for the verse, which is right here. I'm going to right click because I want my volume to be the same throughout the song. Right click here, paste the value. And listen. Look at my mixer. And as you can see, my 808 is hit. So now I need to find all the places and all the spots where that's happening at. So we have the 809, the kick right here. They're hitting at the same time, so we're good. Here's the 808 by itself again. And the kick starts back up right here. So we're going to do the same thing here. Right click at this point. Paste. I'm going to right click again on the dot and paste as you just see me do. Because I know my value was at 30. My kick starts back up right here. So that's where I know another insertion point needs to be added. But I'm going to click right here, right click, drag this down. Right click here, that's where my insertion point is at. Right click here, drag this over here. Right click again, hit paste. So another thing we need to do is add the kick right here. As you can see the volume. Like I said before, you need the kick there in order to do this. So what I did, just to show you guys, I'm going to left click and hold down the left click to make a copy. Drag it right here. Pull this over. Now look. See how my kick come back in right there? So what else we have it at? I'm just going to insert this, right click here, insert one. Just so I can see everything. So we got kick number 2 right here with some 808s. So we good right there. I want my 808s to stop and pause right there and let the kicks ride through there. So we're going to drag this automation clip. And I try to keep everything organized. I could leave it on the kicks if I want to. But like I said, it's up to y'all. It's all personal preferences and how you want your arrangement to be. I know a lot of people like using their playlists and not breaking down each and every instrument. But with me, I just don't like that. I like to chop instruments up, as you can see right here. So let's see if we got it right. Play everything. So you can hold control and click on one of the sounds and it'll solo. Hold control again, click again, and it'll make everything play at the same time. Drag that over. So I can get rid of this track that I inserted. So we're gonna right click, delete it. I don't need it. I'm gonna control S to save. So we have another automation clip right here. Now I'm gonna drag this over. I'll put about right there. Now even though this stops right here, it's gonna continue throughout the whole song. So I'm gonna paste, right click and paste the value. Drag this over. Control S. Maybe I might have to do the same thing once I get to the second verse. As you can see, this is only the first verse. Another thing I noticed in my car when I was playing this is that the snare number 3, this one, was low. And it's low on here as well. So we're gonna fix this. Double click on here. As you can see, I got my velocity levels correct. Here's snare number 3, right here. See, I'm turning up the volume right here. Control S to save that. I'm gonna have to come back and arrange it again after I listen to it back in the car again. Another thing I didn't like in the car when I was playing it was the brass here. It lowers, and you can tell it lowers as well. So I want to make this sound a little bit louder. So in order for me to do that, I'm going to go to brass number 2. So notice I got brass 2, brass 3. I'm going to double click on brass 2. Brass 2. Click here on your step sequencer. Here's brass 2. I want that to be louder. I want it to be about the same as brass 3. So if I double click on it, go to the step. So I want those same sounds. So I want to make this a little bit louder. So in order for me to make it a little bit louder, I'm going to add a brass 3 here with the same instrumentation as the brass 2. The same notes, same pattern. So in order for me to do that, I'm going to try something. With FL Studio, you just got to figure out some stuff, you know, how to make it sound good. So it sounds a little bit louder, as you can see. So I want to add that right there. Now it's a little bit louder. Go to my mixer. We're at 14. Now this brass right here, it sounded good in the car. It sounded real good. So I know the volume of this is good to go. I need to adjust the volume for this brass number 2. So in order for me to do that, automation clip. So if I did an automation clip right now, you see I got this. This is going to 10, FX 10. This one is going to 11. I don't want to change this to 11 because it's going to affect the other brass, and that's not what I want to happen. So the easiest way, like sometimes you got to use common sense. Like I said, I'm working as I go to show y'all this, so y'all can see what people go through when they're making these beats. So I'm gonna clone this one. I'm gonna clone this one. Clone, boom, and assign this to 11, which is where this brass is at. Cut this one. Paste. So it's at 11, that's at 11. Alright. I say I try to be organized as much as I can because it helps me to know where all my stuff is at. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. I'm gonna clone this one. This is should be at 11. And this is at 10. So I'm gonna clone this one. Put this one at 11. Cut. Paste. Now let's see. Save. Let's hear how it sounds. Y'all see the volume? Look at the brass here. So, I want it to be, like I said, this brass sounded good in the car. I want the dB or the volume to be right here. Around 14. So I'm not going to make an automation clip because it'll be easier just to drag the volume down. I'm using my ears right now because I know what I want to hear, how I want the brass to cut through there, and how I want the loudness to be. I will test it in the car again once I get done. Control S to save. I would play the master. Well, I'm not a master professional, so I don't want to hear any complaints and all this stuff. I just know how to make my stuff sound loud and good. And I don't think anybody else is master professionals that's making beats. As mastering takes years, and I've dealt with real masters when it comes to music. But I'm gonna add this. I can't show you what I'm using. Like some of you guys have to find your own sound and find out what makes your stuff sounds good and pop out. But hopefully it doesn't skip. But you should be able to tell the difference when I I'm gonna add this one. Oh, see, that's what happens when you listen to everything over again. 808 right here is not hitting loud like it's supposed to be because it's not a kick right there. So, boom. Put the kick there. Put the kick there. Drag this over. And I want to lower the volume of my kick right here. And bring it back up right here. Lower it starting here. Bring it up right here. So you know we made the automation clip earlier? Boom. So I'll make sure. Right click and copy the value. And where we at right here. Boom. See how it went up? Right click, paste, bring it back down. Boom. Bring that down right there. Boom. Bring that there. You know what? Let's delete that one. Boom. So I don't want to mess up these ones. And that's what's going to end up happening. Okay. Boom. That's the volume. And then drag that one over too, huh? Drag this up here. There's my kick. Boom. Kick. My kick to come back right there. So everything's on point. I know it might be a little bit confusing, but once you just practice more with the FL Studio, you'll understand what I'm saying. And like I said, if y'all have any questions, just let me know. I said the link will be in the description below, so you guys can ask me all the questions you want to. And like I said, it'll be easy if y'all ask me the questions on fanbridge rather than emailing me and then hit me up on separate YouTube videos, because it's hard to really get at everyone and search through all which ones. Boom. So let's see how it sounds. Kick automation. Boom. So we go, in order to do that, you can either right click on here and go to rename, or you can hold shift and click. So kick automation. Click here, change the color. Try to match the color. I think it's that one. There we go. Control S to save. Drag that right there. Alright, we're at 34 minutes. I'll show you one more automation clip using D-Blue glitch to show you guys how the glitch effects work. So usually for the glitch, with me, I like adding it to my master. And in this case, this is what I'm going to use. So I'm going to click on the drop down arrow, D-Blue glitch. Oh, it opens up. Bow. You hear it, right? That's glitch doing all that. So we're going to open that glitch again. Get rid of this. Hold the right click button and drag across like you're deleting a note in FL Studio Piano Roll.
Purchase your track today.
So when them snares hit, see these two? Oh. This is where the snare drops. Look, boom. 1, 2. Just use common sense. 1, 2. 1, 2. Look at both of them simultaneously. So we're gonna add I don't know, let's see how the gator sound. I'm gonna click here, left click, and click here. It's too far out, right click, make it disappear, click again. You see, let's see how the re-trigger sounds with it right here. Sound like that's because it's starting too soon. There's nothing wrong with glitch. So we're gonna start here. You can adjust the speed of the tape stop, which is here. Just find out what you like and just adjust it from there. You have everything here available to you. You got the glitch. I think glitch is free still right now. Glitch 2 you still got to pay for. You know, I haven't got into that one yet, but I will. So I like that a little bit. I still may adjust it, but I want to add the automation clip to come in right here. Right here. So we wanted to start right there. So in order for me to make the glitch and automation clip, I got it right here on my master. The volume is all the way up. Right click, create automation clip. Boom. Right here. Here's my D-Blue glitch. And right now the volume is all the way up. That means right now when you see this line at the top, that means the volume level is all the way up. So if I hit play right now, it's gonna play every single time.
Purchase your track today.
So I don't want it right here. I want it just right here. So I'm gonna right click this volume, copy value, drag this down, boom. I want it here, remember? Right click right here to add another insertion point. Right click right here, drag this up. I want the volume of the glitch to be up right here. Just think of it like that, the volume of the glitch sound to be all the way up so you can hear the glitch. Right click right here, right click right here, drag this down. I don't want to hear the glitch right now anymore throughout the whole song. Now if I do, I can just add it wherever, you know, turn the volume up in whatever part of the song I want to, just re-add it. So I'm going to drag this all the way down for right now because I don't want to hear it right now. Drag this over. Now let's listen.
Purchase your track today.
And that's it. Like I said, it's already been, you know, beginner style mastered and everything. This is how it sounds without it.
Purchase your track today.
So the object, you know, for you guys that's producing whatever, is to get your beats to sound good within the mix. If your mix sound good, then whatever you want to call it, when you get to master it or boosting the volume of it, it'll sound a whole lot better. So make sure your mix sounds good. As you can see,
Purchase your track today.
these are already unmuted. So that's my pre-mastering plug-ins right there. And that's it, folks. If y'all have any questions and you need a little bit more guidance on whatever I just showed y'all today as far as the side chaining and the automation clips, just feel free to ask me. Like I said throughout the video, I will have the FanBridge account, the link to the questions to ask me questions or anything within the bottom of the description. And just feel free to ask me. And I promise you I'll get back with y'all as soon as I can. And that's pretty much it. Y'all have a great day. And it's Super Bowl Sunday, so y'all stay out of trouble. Peace out.
Beast Mode Productions.